Hello, I'm Vitaly and welcome to another episode dedicated to Pokemon Go on Game Vortex. And today I have something to talk to you about. I just came back from a little vacation, so I had a chance to play around with the game for 2 days, unfortunately, but I think that was enough to get an overview idea of what is it about. And I'm back into the blackout, which means it's not fucking out yet. It did release in Hong Kong just a day ago or something like that. So people in Hong Kong are finally able to enjoy this. Also, the Pokemon servers in Japan are dominated by Chinese players, and they're very not happy about that. So that's what was in the news. But today I want to talk to you about something else. Having spent some time with the game, I wanted to give you my take on the 5 things that I hope that the Pokemon Go will get in the near future, because it really needs to get at least some of them to make sure that this product stays on the market for a while and just won't disappear as quickly as it actually took over the world, because there's so many things that are missing. The game is very bare bones, the strategy and everything is not there. So without further ado, let's dive into number 1. So the number 1 thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the story. Mind you, these are not done in any kind of form, like, I'm not saying that this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 in terms of the importance. No, all of them are equally important. So number 1 is the story. What the fuck is wrong with the story? There isn't any, to be honest. What is the motivation behind collecting all of them? I know the slogan says catch them all, but there must be something more than that. Yes, there is an interaction with the people when you're walking around and you're enjoying yourself and you're making new friends and so on and so forth. But at the same time, like, something is missing. Like, why are you doing it? There are 3 fractions, right, that you can join. But then what else is new? Like, why are we doing this? Yeah, we're gonna catch them all. Yeah, we're gonna level up though. Yeah, we're gonna constantly keep mashing on the gym, but there must be some kind of a story. At least make one. I know that it's a free to play game, but considering the amount of money you can potentially make, you want people have to some kind of reason to keep coming back to this world and also compete with each other, and maybe, like, I don't know, like, integrate something, collectibles, badges, like they were in actual cartoon animation, right? Like, you can collect badges, maybe have some kind of a tournament, championships, and so on and so forth, because that integrates into number 2 that I'm going to be talking about. So in general, yeah, I'm saying, what is the point of doing all this? Yeah, I'll collect them, I'll level up. Like, some guy managed to collect all of them already, so what's then? What's next? You're gonna sit next to your friend and just point him, look, I have all the Pokemons on my phone. Or do you want to see this one, or do you want to see that? I can't trade with you, but yeah, maybe this or maybe this. But you can't really do, like, maybe make some kind of interaction. I don't know, fucking Tamagotchi style and something like that, just to make this a longer lasting experience than just walking around and collecting them all, leveling up them all, and that's it. That's 1. Next, number 2. So the number 2 that I put there is social aspects. Where the fuck are they? Is this the social game? I understand that it maybe tries to make people to actually interact in real life rather than just be typing to each other on the phone and sending pictures and shit like that. But I don't think that was the main idea. I think that because it's based on the same engine and technology that Niantic used for Ingress, that's currently the limitation of that thing. Actually, I probably should switch off this fucking trailer, because Nintendo likes the copyright infringements and so on. Like, they're really strict on that. Anyway, so let's go to other news later, but I'll just leave that to you. The social aspects in the Pokemon Go, like, the Niantic's previous game, the Ingress, it actually allowed people to send messages to other players, but you had to see them somehow. If either you check them out on like, who does this portal belongs to, it will say that this portal belongs to this prick. So you can hold it and view their profile and send them a message. You can't add them to the friends list. There isn't any friend list, and there isn't anything like that in Pokemon Go at all. Actually, there is fuck all there in the social aspects. We want to be able to have a list of friends. I know that it's probably not possible to make all the other players visible on the screen, because it will probably hang your fucking smartphone straight away, just because of, like, can you imagine if there's 1,000 people around you playing Pokemon Go? How do you want to see them all on your screen? No. Maybe have some kind of a, like, local lobby in each section or near every Pokestop or Pokegym, whatever the fuck it is. Just make a lobby where you can actually see all the people who are nearby, and like you can add people to a name list, or favorites, or enemies, or rivals, and things so on, so you have a reason to fucking keep up. And maybe you're living 600 kilometers away from your other friend, but you want to know what kind of a new Pokemons did he like, I don't know, got or leveled up, or what awards did he receive, or you want to send him a message, you keep track. Like, make that happen. Make it happen. This would be ideal. This would be great. I want to be able to contact with other people who are not nearby me, or even the ones that are here. Maybe I can message them and say, hello, do you want to go to fucking catch Pokemons together? Great. But unfortunately, this doesn't exist. So that's done. Going to number 3. Number 3 is something that I actually already promised, and that is trading. Trading your Pokemons is essential. It's important, especially when there are legendary ones we are not sure about. There are some Pokemons that are exclusive to some continents. So for example, if you caught 2 of the exclusive ones for the Asia, what you can do is meet another guy somewhere, I don't know, tourist in the airport, who has the same 2 Pokemons from the US, and you can trade one each, and everybody's fucking happy. Then you can complete your collection and be happy with it. So that's what important for me as well. That's very important for me. So trading, they said it's gonna come, and how is it gonna be possible? I only have an idea that they might utilize the Bluetooth somehow, and the GPS. They can be actually done without Bluetooth, just using the GPS, just to see 2 phones being close to each other together, send a request or something like that, but without name list or anything like that. I have no idea how they're going to do it. And also another problem here is that if it does use the Bluetooth, fuck me, the battery is going to be drained in literally probably less than an hour. Because I've lost, when I was there, I was on a 4G with the GPS on, I've lost, I don't know, 30% in probably 30 minutes or less. Like, it really is a fucking power hungry. Even if you turn it upside down, put it in a power saving mode, doesn't really fucking help. So hopefully that's coming in the next update or whenever. I mean, they're so busy fucking trying to roll this out that I don't even think they're working on any features right now. Next. Deeper gameplay and strategy. Like, what the hell? Like, you're standing there and you're just mashing on the screen, like, and it ends up like whoever's Pokemon is a higher level with a higher CP wins. Like, yes, you can swipe and do attack, but that's not really like a gameplay. Understand that it can't be done if the person is not there and is not challenging you, so you're not both playing real time, then it's okay. But there needs to be something else. Like, make it like in an RPG Pokemons that they had in 3DS. Like, make it a turn-based battle where you have actually to rely not just how fucking leveled up your Pokemon is, but also like if this is an effective type against this type, and also what kind of attack is more effective than this one. So even if you have a lower level Pokemon, you still have a chance to score big and win the higher level Pokemon, just because you made the right moves, the right strategy. And that would be awesome. That would be awesome, because for now it's fucking bare bones. It's bare bones. It's very similar to what Niantic does with Ingress, where you press, hold, and things like that. It's just it's not that fun. I mean, I could do anything, that maybe gestures or something like that. Make it gesture control to do some attacks, not only swipe, like special attacks and so on. Because a lot of times it kind of feels like there's a lot of Pokemons, but it's just like a reskinned version with almost the same attacks over and over again. Like, there needs to be more depth there. And actually, I did see an article recently where they actually dug into the code of Pokemon Go, and they found actually a lot of interesting stuff, that the game is actually deeper than it actually seems, but not in the terms of gameplay that we can actually experience and see, but on the back end there in their app. So, but this brings me to PvP, battles between players and other things. Let us challenge other players. As I said, that should integrate into social features, name list, rival list, and so on and so forth. Let us challenge the people where they can choose to accept or refuse the challenge. They get special points for defeating your rival or defeating someone. Like, in general, like, you can not only trading, but let us battle. And this is where you can integrate this deeper combat system. But I don't think that these games, this company, I mean, because, you know, the Nintendo recently came out and said, we are not really actually doing Pokemon Go, we just have a share in a company, and their stock just took a fucking nosedive today by 15%. Basically, they lost 5.6 billion of value, but doesn't matter. Until this thing starts to get boring and people start saying, oh, fuck that, it's too simple, too easy, or something like this. I don't think we will see anything until then, but keep our fingers crossed. Let us battle in turn-based. Like, make it maybe a time limit or something like that, so the game, like, person cannot just walk away or let you wait there for an hour. Give it like, I don't know, 30 seconds or 20 seconds per each move, or you can queue up things and then things are happening to see how effective it is. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be the game I would be fucking playing every day. I'm mashing and just getting tired. I was standing there by one gym just fucking typing and swiping. It's just really, really, really frustrating, to be honest, and not ideal. Finally, they need to make sure that there is enough new content, right? In terms of deeper gameplay mechanics, some kind of a event happening not only in the fucking big cities, but also to the people who are in the fucking countryside. Maybe let people vote for organization of event, and then if enough people vote, it actually happens and it appears on the map, and people can go and do something together and benefit from each other. Story and everything else, like this whole makes, because the package right now is bare bones. It's just a game with the GPS. You just fucking walk, you see nothing, you see no one, and you just catch, get the candy, send them to the professor, register on Pokédex, catch the same ones. There's been times where I've been fucking walking around and I caught 20 wombats, and it's just like, you're getting frustrated. And then also make sure that you spread your content around. Don't let just people in the city benefit just because there's fuckloads of Pokestops and a lot of those ingrained XMP points and stuff like that. Like what I was talking about, how to find the Pokemons easiest by looking at an ingress map when you have the exotic matter dots. Like, the more you have them, which is obviously the denser populated areas, the higher chance of finding the most unique Pokemon. Please don't, make sure it's not just coming to the point where some people are going to have fuck all there and others will have everything. And new content must arrive on a weekly, daily basis to keep people motivated and coming back eventually. If the game is too stale, people will be like, fuck it, I had enough. Like, I had enough, seriously. And we don't want that to happen. We want the game to live as long as possible, because they have a gold mine on their hands. If they can only understand, and I hope they do understand, the potential there, because this can be a better, bigger game than all the Pokemon games that came out on the DS and so on, because here you have the graphics and the real life environment, and you can actually invest yourself and get like a real Pokemon battle, right? That doesn't look like I don't know. You've seen some of the older Pokemon games when they're all like black and white and fucking dots everywhere. Like, in any case, so, and that also includes customization options, so on. The fucking character customization option is hideous. It is just pathetic. I mean, let us do more stuff. Make our characters more unique. I know why they don't do it, because nobody else will see your character, only you. And everybody's screenshot looks pretty much the same. There's like 3 variations of hat, 3 variations of backpacks and pants and things like that. It's way too little. Let us distinguish ourselves. Let us earn badges. Let us have like items that show off what you have achieved and so on and so forth. So there we go. This was my 5, not top 5, but just a list of 5 things that I hope we are going to see in a Pokemon Go at some point. Otherwise, they're going to have a fucking hard time maintaining this momentum, because they have a platform for marketing right now. That's what it is. In Japan, it's already on board the McDonald's. Sorry, I apologize for that. Fuck me, it's hot in here. I just switched off the aircon because it was creating too much noise in the background. So, by the end, some hilarious news. The Pokemon Go poses threat to national security, says Indonesian military. So I've not actually read through all that, but yeah, okay, basically it's the same thing as they were talking about in the other place. It's the camera and the GPS can like enable people the view of the restricted military facilities. Also can mean that the military personnel might be playing the game as well. So, and then they can post them online. So of course, yeah, bullshit. It's up to them to deal with that, obviously. What else? There was a here was a news somewhere basically saying like, yeah, Pokemon Go update in India, Philippines and Asia, release dates announced, it says. You click on the link and there's fucking nothing there, nothing found, so that's bullshit as usual. Yay. Now, what else is the plan? Okay, so Hong Kong came out. Hopefully it'll come in here soon as well, Thailand and the rest of the Southeast Asia. It seems like it's progressing that way, so after Hong Kong, I'm expecting it to be Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, hopefully, that whole region in one go, or at least a day from each other. The server seems to be holding up. I've been pinging the MMO server recently, and it's been doing good. Like, give me 1 second, and more server status, Pokemon Go, there we go. Like, it's been pinging again, like Thailand 72 hours. I've actually caught it like 1 or 2 minutes before. Russia, Indonesia, Philippines, well, Hong Kong shows for some reason 72 hours, which is kind of weird because it is already out there, so why the fuck is it still showing offline? Like, this is something that a bit dodgy on this website. I wouldn't 100% get into this because the server is holding up fine. The Reddit thread is also confirming that. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Please subscribe to the channel if you like it, comment in the video, click a like, share it if you want, and also in the comments below I would like to know your opinion. What are the top 5 things, or 5 things in general, or 4, 3, doesn't matter, that you want to see the most in the Pokemon Go in the coming months? And obviously if you're like me, living in an area where there is nothing and the game is not out, that you're actually hoping for it to get released, but you're not losing out on much unless you're gonna travel to the New Zealand or Australia, gonna get creamed in there by the people who've already been playing it for 3 or 4 weeks. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all on the next episode of Game Vortex. Ciao.